All right, let's do it again. Rage. That was a little awkward. I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing today? Game fun. Fun game fun. I've been having a great time playing this and getting better at it, like, honestly. Dude, I don't know, man. I've been looking at some of these, like, you know, it's Christmas time, right? So we've been getting all these kids' toys, and they have the kids' models on there. And I've been looking at them, and I'm like, yo, B could totally do this. Like, B is way prettier than these kids. I could family vlog the shit out of B's life. No bias for me whatsoever. I mean, I'm biased, but I'm also realistic. You know? The boy's he's oozing Riz. His confidence is insane. Do you know what his move is right now whenever he sees bigger kids? Because he only wants to play with bigger kids. Doesn't want to play with kids his age. And do you know what his move is? He walks up to them and says, hey, do you want to see something cool? And the kids, naturally, of course, say, yeah. I mean, who doesn't want to see something cool? And then do you know what B does? He break dances. I'm not even joking, chat. He gets on the floor and break dances. And then he pops up and says, that was super cool, right? Every time. That was so cool, right? Oh, I thought I fucked that all up. What about 8 Mile? Actually, do you want to know something funny about 8 Mile? My mom's prom. It was in the building, not the actual like building they filmed in, because I don't think they filmed in Detroit. But in the building like that they had the battles in. Her prom was in that building, like the real life version of it, you know? Heard the newest Twitch meta is topless pasties? Topless with pasties? You're saying you want me to do that? I mean, I just give you nip. Yeah, I just give you nip. Can I be real? I don't care about here's the thing. There's going to always be habitual line stepping, right? No matter what rule you put in, there's habitual line steppers. So there's gonna be someone that pushed that rule right to the edge of the limit. And because of that, you have to have like these definitive lines like, all right, no nipples, go crazy, you know what I mean? That sometimes people are just gonna habitually line step, right? I don't care because that content doesn't affect me at all. People that are watching me and are looking for a girl with pasties, we're not hitting the same demographic. And beyond that, quite frankly, if you're going to Twitch for your naked girl boobs, I mean, if you a broke boy, just say so. To quote Pokimane. Oh, shit. Yeah, the Venn diagram of it doesn't... Don't get me wrong. I know there's plenty of people that watch me that also want boobs content. You know? But it's not a tremendously large. And either way, I only have to worry about losing that viewer for what? 10, 20 minutes at a time? Including cleanup? Fucking that's search and cleanup. No! Why does that happen? This is the hardest move in the entire game, dude. I'm not even joking. I think this move is so difficult. I don't know why it's so hard. I mean, I do think it's a good way to advertise, like, you know, your other paid for sites, though, like, because, here's the thing about a paid for site, right? Is that, and this is what I think a lot of people don't understand, about these paid for sites. There's tons of hot girls on the internet. People don't want to pay to see hot girls on the internet. We can get that for free, right? People want to see people that you kind of know on the internet. That's what people want to see. You don't care about some random girl, but like some dude you went to high school with, you might check that out. What's parasocial? Parasocial is like, it's like, okay, you know a lot about me, but I don't get to know anything about you. I don't know your face, your name, your nothing. You know what I mean? But you know so much about me that in a weird way, we're kind of friends, you know? Like in a weird way, we're kind of friends. You guys hear about a lot of shit. I tell you problems. We talk, we have good conversations. We spend a lot of time together, right? But I might not know anything about you. And that's not true for like every viewer, you know? There's lots of viewers that I have known and met at this point. And we have a relationship that's slightly more social than para. But yeah, that's basically what it is, yeah. A lot of you could be serial killers and I don't know. I mean, statistically, right? Between all the websites of people that follow me, there's probably been at least one murderer. I don't know if that's true. I don't know how many people murder. I'm just saying statistically, I probably have various amounts of criminals in chat. Certainly some white collar crimes. Certainly some of y'all have skipped out on your taxes. If you say your Twitch name and you've been subbed for, you know, usually over a year, and you're relatively active in chat, I'll remember it. Yeah, I'll remember it. Lazy Uncle, I would have known you. Yeah. You know, like I got friends or something, and it's like, okay, if their girlfriend has a like OF or like a paid site, is it rude to not subscribe? Because like I get butthurt when my friends come in my stream and aren't subbed. My IRL friends. I'm like, how rude, dude. I'm your friend. Like, come on. Like, okay, I'll give you another example. If my good friend makes a t-shirt company, I buy t-shirts. Right? Cha! My buddy has a company that makes like beer pong tables and party games, like outdoor games and shit. And like, I'm only using his shit, you know? Chat, sometimes I think you guys think I don't have one or something because like I'm embarrassed or anything like that, but that's not the case. I simply just think it would be way too much work for less money than I would make doing YouTube videos. I love being objectified, and nothing would make me happier than to be put a quantitative number to that objectification. Yes. So yes, I would want that. Absolutely. All right, chat. I should technically go for 7th Seaweed first. I need to flip these splits. Makes more sense to go for 7th Seaweed first. Okay, I'll tell you a story. The first time I was alone was maybe like 2 weeks. It had to be right at 2 weeks because I hadn't come back to stream yet. And my wife went out. She just wanted, you know, she went out to get something. I forget what she even went out to get. Didn't matter, right? And B started crying hard. And when B cries, like hard. And when to this point, he had not had like a really hard cry. But when he does have a hard cry, his face splotches out. At the same time where we were in Portland, because we have a giant block of Eastern European people, and they are subjugated to a certain amount of propaganda. But anyway, at the time, there was also a measles outbreak in Portland. And so all I thought was just like, oh my God, my kid has fucking measles. I freaked out. We freaked out. I freaked out. Right? My wife comes home. She holds him. He immediately starts calming down. We call the doctor. We're freaking out. I'm getting ready to take him to emergency room. Like 10 minutes later, his face is completely clear. She was gone for maybe 45 minutes, but I swear to God, at that point, she was gone for 100 hours. No, why are you not pulling it out? Why not use my Sprite? I don't know. Why don't I use my Sprite? Why can't I use my Sprite? I think Mississippi is a made-up state that, like, it's really a part of Alabama. It's really just Alabama extended. And they just use that to be like, see? At least we're not Mississippi. How is it last at everything? That's all I'm saying. Like, how can Mississippi be last at everything? Are there any conventions or anything? Like, I've never heard of a convention in Mississippi, you know? Most of the fish that you caught out in the wild, chat, were not born in the wild. They were born on a fish farm and then dumped into a lake by truck or plane. Just as God intended, exactly. Fish are real, they're just not natural. Which is unlike birds. I wonder, so for like those who don't know, like the guy who's like started Birds Aren't Real started to show how stupid conspiracy theorists people are. And now he's literally created something that's so big that people like believe it, you know? Yeah. One time we were at a lake just hanging out, me and my wife in Tahoe, and we saw this eagle come up and snatch a bird, right? Or sorry, this eagle came up and snatched a fish, and then another bigger eagle came up and fucking jacked that fish from that bird. And then they were fighting in the air, and the fish dropped, right? The fish dropped. And then a third bird came out of nowhere and snagged that fucking fish right out of the air. Literally one of the greatest feats of athleticism I've ever seen in my life. 3 birds fighting over 1 fish. One grabbed it out of the fucking air, chat. It was sick. It was so sick. And that's when I knew they couldn't be real. Nature's not that cool. It's like a video game move, you know what I mean? By God! You saw a hawk grab a squirrel once? We're in the mountains, right? And there's not like I don't know what kind of bird it is, but it's definitely like a raptor bird that hangs out for half the year on a pole not too far from our house. Like, you know, like we can see it from our house. And that motherfucker's just always hunting. Whoa! Crimson Monkey, you are the first person I've ever heard say they didn't like The Good Place. Period. That ain't the last season of The Office. Are you confusing it with another show? It literally ended after 4 seasons. I don't think they forced anything. I wish they would have forced 2 more seasons out. I enjoyed it. You know what? Everyone's got a hater, you know? One time I had an idea for this TV series about these people crash landing on an island. And then a smoke monster coming and eating them all, and then not explaining what that smoke monster is for years. And then when you do, it's kind of a weird explanation that doesn't really make much sense. That's a dumb idea. Movie's awesome. I don't really like get mad at shows for not sticking the landing. I think it's really easy to create suspense, but I think it's really hard to end something properly. So I don't get as mad at shows as other people do. Like I still think Lost and like Game of Thrones are worth watching. You know what I mean? Like I think there's a certain amount of, still haven't seen anything like that. And pretty much everyone I know who watches Lost, like, binges the first 3 seasons so hard, no matter what. They're like, I gotta know what happens, you know? How I Met Your Mother's ending pissed me off. I didn't get as mad at Game of Thrones because I felt like we all saw the kind of the writing on the wall that was happening of the final season show quality. No, that was not fair. I couldn't control my character. I hate Big Bang Theory so much. You can't wait for The Winds of Winter to come out soon. Me too. Any day now. Any day now. Like, chat, I'm probably gonna take more time off for Winds of Winter than Barb did for his twins, dude. I'm not even joking. I'm reading it right away. He's gonna surprise drop it? I absolutely think they should surprise drop it. I mean, I don't think surprise dropping Winds of Winter would have any effect on its sales. Especially because Hot D is like, got everyone like, oh, maybe Game of Thrones wasn't that bad. We won't get the last book. No chance we get the last book. Unless he's writing both books right now, which I just highly doubt. I can imagine, like, starting Game of Thrones. The books, like, when they came out. Yeah, left, down, down, up, right, up, right, up, right, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Hugs, hugs, hugs. I love that portrait so much. I love that portrait so much. There's not a picture that he could have picked that would make me happier. Literally none. How tall is Barb, or how short am I? I'm like 5'8", which is completely normal height if you include the continent of Asia and children. He is taller than that. It's not just that too. It's also like I'm a skinny guy. I'm a skinny 5'8". And Barb's got, like, you know, like big man strength. Like, you ever see like those guys in the UFC, like the heavyweights? They're not cut, but they're strong as fuck. Like, he's got like kind of like that type of body type, you know what I mean? Like, surprisingly agile. And so it just really adds to our difference. Yeah. Yeah. DK and Toad vibes, very much so. Alright, so that's so long. That's where I need to split there. Barb, do you know what causes the glitch where the bombs don't throw out? And I'm not asking this for you to fix it. I'm asking this so I can cause it whenever I'm doing this boss. You think it's called a lack of skill? Well, that's true. Oh, I thought I was gonna get hit there by the spikes. Extra bomb. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, like that time I didn't get the glitch. And like I didn't get it the first, like, you know, the entire time I was playing it the first time. Shit, you fuck. What? What? Die. Give me the extra. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whew. Whew. Not sub 2. Good run though. Yeah, dude, I kept missing my bombs. I know. Oh wait, miss. Speaking of missing. Never actually died on this. Gotta be careful. I gotta wait till the world blows up right before we end. All right, not bad, chat. That one we can be happy about. That was the first run where I'm like, not bad. That's a pretty good run, right?